Lifestealer once he hits that armlet and can infest in the Earth Spirit and kind of roam around. You'll see these heroes kind of partnering up a bit to look for kills. For the side of WG, it's going to be the Lion and Slaughter. You get Finger of Death on Lion. Oh, kill on Sims, that's first blood.
Nice glimpse there by Afu. Got the vision from the Thunderstrike, had the level 2 glimpse, and hey, that's where the levels matter. If he's level 2 at this stage, I don't think they have the range for that glimpse.
That's a level he was hidden to leech XP. Alternatively, it's the top lane where he can be more useful. You can fully zone out Slaughter.
Speaking of which, gets the crush off here, but they do have a Ravage ready to go, and it's going to pop when still healthy, though, and chasing after the Watermelon. Are on the retreat. They will get the Slaughter kill, but more reinforcements arriving. Now Zaki in position. They're not quite able to bring down the Lifestealer here. The Chakram comes out again. They stun Abed. The last hit going to the tower shot, and Chemo does make it out. But it ends up being a 1-for-1. A Slaughter for a Lifestealer, but with a Ravage expected.
Yeah, a lot of rotations top from WG.Unity, and unfortunately for Life, they're not done at this top lane, even with Static Storm down.
Still moving forward. They try to make the move on Ajit, but instead they turn back for Nana. Unfortunately, no Magnetize. It's only a level 3 Earth Spirit, so the damage over time is really lacking. They get the Glimpse off onto Abed and waiting for him. The Chakram will bring him down. So a well-executed rotation here as WG.Unity are going to go for more. They continue to move on to Nando. That Mana Shield helping to keep him alive, but the Finger gets chucked directly into it, chewing through what remains of his HP and Mana, and he will eventually go down. A double kill for Ajit. Healthy on the Mana pool. He jumps forward. Trap deployed. Chasing after Chemo. Now the Chakram, the rest of the team out of Mana. They're giving up, and Ajit, well, another missed chain there. Could have been a third kill if he'd managed to connect.
Back off. Still the kill on both carries of Execration. Lifestealer and Medusa going down. That's how you want to see.
Oh, having to use that ultimate, but unfortunately, Disruptor arrives and is able to glimpse him from outside the Stone Gaze range. Now Nando in a lot of danger. Low. Will he fall? Another trap. The chase continues. They've got a Thunderstrike soon. A long-range kick off the mark from Tims. They needed that one to hit. It's not going to, and Nando will drop again. Meanwhile, up on the top side of the map, Abed also in trouble. Not even a finger required there. Zaki hanging onto it. They can look for a bit more Slaughter on the chase. They do have a Ravage, but no one really to combo with it. Again, both cores going down for Execration.
It doesn't feel like they've really woken up here in their opening game today.
Well, you mentioned Infest Bombs. They do have one available now, and they're going to make their move on the top side of the map. RR has no mana for a Ravage, but he pops the stick, has the Arcane Boots as well, so he can use it if required. They're trying to hang on to it. The Boulder Smash comes through, and they will secure kill on Ajit.
And they chain's done it really well, so he can't suicide, which was the important thing. So if you do all that... Oh.
On these suicides, you're not feeling too hot. Nana, Finger, Static Storm, onto Nando, but they can't bring him down in time. RO rotates in, but he gets hexed up. They can try to focus him down. He gets the Ravage off just in time to save his own life, but it's not going to save the tower. WG.Unity looking for the last hit here. While that was going on, they did kill the Slaughter up top. See, he ends up falling, but they chase forward. They get another glimpse onto Nando, bringing him down. And it looks like the Lady Dusa may die again. See you later, Snake Lady. 8-4 the score. Again, Dusa dying. She now...
And then they get the follow-up catch. The Psionic Traps also work very well with the Disruptor, giving vision for the glimpse when you're chasing. And
they want a piece of this TA gods. Do they have detection here is the question. Yes, they do. Sentry gets dropped down. TA going to try to fight it, but it's a 3-hero dog pile. And Execration do grab another kill. An important one at that. Finally, a clean takedown on a core that doesn't require a Ravage or another big ultimate.
And they smoked themselves, Execration. They're looking for Radiant side.
They do find Ajit. Boulder kick comes out, and then they decide to roll in. It seemed like Tims was a bit hesitant about whether to go in or retreat. They're going to have to swap him out, evacuate the Lifestealer, who rages, TPs, and this is just completely falling apart as Execration feed away both supports for nothing. They could have just rolled away, but he rolled in.
And he gets Bloodstone charges out of this on Timbersaw, so he's already starting to pile them up. Minus 27 armor on Roche with the Meld Strike. And
they're smoking, though. They will look to take the skirmish around the pit. Chemo throwing in that wave of terror perhaps momentarily. The Deso does its work, though, as the Meld comes out. Will he grab the Aegis? Nana gets it, gets the last hit, too. Now going to kill Tims, the Static Storm. Well placed. RR manages to deploy the Ravage, and now the Stone Gaze coming through. The rest of WG need to turn and run. Ajit healthy, though, can look to reinitiate here in just a few moments. TA with the Aegis has the Blink, fighting out against Abed, blinks out while the Refraction's still active, and finds a backliner here, Nando, who's already committed the Stone Gaze. They can focus down the Dusa. They will do so. Lopping off her head, turning back for a bit more, but Tims finally getting a nice ultimate off in this fight. The Magnetize goes to work. Execration forced to chase. They look for Nana here. Do they have any more detection? They are lacking in it. but he comes out of meld. He continues to engage.
Wrecking them.
He's killing them off. All of them, one at a time, but now the rage, the open wounds. I don't know if NaNa can take this level of punishment. Zaki does have a stun. He turns onto RR. RR tanky, but is he tanky enough? Again, the Infest Bomb blocked. The damage does nothing. Abed, armlet toggling, but one well-timed meld might be sufficient. No, Abed, good action there in the fight. Gets the double auto attack off from the Echo Saber. It is enough for the kill. And they bring him down, but it comes at the cost of RR, perhaps with a glimpse. Now a haste rune. Snag stolen away from the Tide. You ain't going anywhere. It'll be Watermelon as a little dessert at the Roshan fight, but the Aegis still popped. And overall, a scrappy engagement there from Execration, though they do ultimately end up coming out on the wrong side of it, gods.
Yeah, slightly bad. I guess they kill the TA. If that TA...
Slow this thing down with the Chakram. Lane into the creep wave. We'll remove it. Do WG.Unity take a head-on fight here? They seem hesitant to do so as RR jumps in. He will isolate Ajit and mid-Timber Chain, which I still think was going to hit the trees anyway. He gets controlled. He will get brought down. Finds himself all of a sudden at 6 Bloodstone charges. The tower also taken. Nice decisive pickoff there by Execration. Though they got to be careful now. A Blink Hex onto Abed. They're going to move on to the Lifestealer here. Static Storm is available. They deploy it. And moving forward is the TA trying to bring him down. Abed, though, might be able to armlet toggle this. Not going to happen under the Storm. The Crush comes through onto RR. Looking for the Tidehunter follow-up kill. They get a bash on Chemo, too. So they're going to find at least 3 here, it looks like. RR on the run. One more Meld Strike. Should be enough to do the trick. And with the Thunder Strike, he Krakens it off, but it's too late. He'll still drop. And Chemo dead as well. So make it 3 for 1 in the end. It looked like a good pick there, but it's a Bloodstone Timbersaw who almost instantly respawns, and they still come out on the wrong side of the numbers, guys.
Yeah, that respawn timer reduction is a big part of that fight, as well as just the TA being a...
Stone Gaze, the swap, but
yeah,
at this stage, I'm with you. I'm not sure they can handle her, and an interesting and very effective, could be a devastating time for Smoke from Execration. Getting caught out here, potentially the Hex starts on Nando. They do not have a Ravage for 15 seconds, and that's going to be far too long to wait. Nando caught out, so too is Tim. They're going to lose both, it seems. The Stone Gaze coming through, though, and when drops low, they finish him off. A 2 for 2 thus far. Tidehunter ult cooling down. He still has the gem as well. They can chase the TA down if she sticks around too long. The Chakram comes out. He looks for a reinitiation, but it's a dangerous time to go. NaNa caught by the Ravage, mauled by the Lifestealer, way overestimating his damage output here, it seems, and may end up falling. Force Staff, not enough. He will drop. And now they turn on to Ajit for the Ghost Scepter. Keeps him in fighting shape for the time being. He's the last man standing. A 4 for 2 exchange thus far as Execration strike right back and move forward in this game. Now an Infest Bomb, Gush, Chakram, not enough. A very underwhelming chain. And Ajit forced to commit suicide again. A full 5-man wipe. Execration running Warriors Gaming over.
Just a roller coaster of a game, and then go back for the Vlad. Vlad's is actually in some ways more late game oriented item.
Oh, this could be big. They might find TA. They might find 2 Warriors Gaming cores alone in the pit. And this time, they've got a lot more firepower here. The Wave of Terror starts it up. They're going to roll into Afu. The Ravage coming through as well. Connects on Wen. They instantly bring down 2. NaNa forced to BKB and Execration with a big takedown around the pit. And might be able to snipe a Roche as well. No Slardar buyback. It is available on Disruptor, but I'm not sure if they can take the fight anyway, gods. They go for the swap. Zaki getting caught out there by Chemo. A 3rd death. Warriors Gaming really crumbling here down the stretch.
They're just making these cocky plays as if, like, Lions just coming there. Like, they could, in theory, WG can contest Roche 3v5 with the right execution. If they hit, like, a multiple hero impact.
Warriors Gaming did look pretty good in their first playoff match, but this game we've seen some cause for concern. NaNa moving now up the ramp. He walks right into RR. He's off on his own. We've seen a lot of these moments. Doesn't manage to get off the BKB. Just panic melds and gets destroyed by a Ravage. No hesitation whatsoever. They're choking a bit.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, kind of panicky play, and TA giving up
no here. And WG.Unity creep forward. But reluctant to go in. They have eyes right now on Nando, and they're going to engage. Out of smoke, trap coming through. They commit directly onto RR. They get the Static Storm up, but a great swap out by Chemo. Costs the Vengeance life, but ensures they'll have the team fight here for round number 2. And they actually glimpse RR back towards the team. Perfect for him, he says, as he just leaps short forward with the hop. And we'll get the kill. That's 2 down, a Bloodstone Suicide on one of them. But Execration just gifted an easy team fight.
Yeah, they're finding the Ravages that matter, and meanwhile, WG.Unity.
The high ground, they have the Deso and the Daedalus complete, and they go to work. But NaNa getting caught out here. BKB committed, Ravage cooling down anyway, they didn't have it. They're going to get it right at the perfect time with TA isolated in a lot of danger. NaNa likely to go down here. He wants to take Abed with him, but the Ravage comes through right as one blinks in, catches them both out, and now they move forward. A great two-hero boulder smash from Tibbs, catching the backliners, running down the Timbersaw. This is going from bad to worse for WG.Unity, who are going to make a very disorganized retreat. Can Abed even survive? The Lion able to escape, but it doesn't look like Timbersaw is getting out of it, at least not easily. And one more chain, but the chase continues. Again, the boulder smash is connecting. Tims is heating up after an awful landing stage. It truly has become a team effort from Execration, and it just doesn't seem like WG.Unity have the firepower to fight and get kills while the BKBs are active.
Yeah, and having a Shivers and Guardian Greaves
available, but the smoke will break momentarily. It's a slow go from the Dire side. They don't kill buildings particularly quickly, and now heroes are starting to come home. The Slardar staying there to cancel TPs. RR with the Gush to start things off, and now they've caught one. NaNa does get isolated, controlled, and peeled off. Lifesteal able to rage, just ignoring the Disruptor's ability to glimpse somebody back. They don't manage to glimpse anyone back. They lose the TA, they lose the Lion as well, and now they're fighting in the Radiant base. WG.Unity getting run over, and NaNa, he can't do anything during this BKB. Courtesy of the Stone Gaze, there's a two-hero crush. Kinetic Field deployed. Lion stood over the top, but Nando shrugs it off. Can they kill this Dusa? It sure doesn't feel that way, and now Abed rejoins the fight. Boots of Travels back in. NaNa nearly falling. The Mystic Snake bouncing through. Can they kill him off? He blinks away, barely surviving. Would have been a dieback had he dropped there. A gem litters the ground. Execration will let it go. They've gotten their second lane of racks. They've only lost to melee for it, and they close in on the Mega Creeps.
Yeah, losing the racks there, the big...
It was actually a triple buyback, as Slardar and Lion both bought back. Slardar dying back after that. So
Dusa says no thanks to that, and we'll just push down this top lane. The smoke from WG could be their last attempt to stop this Execration push.
Looking to be the second Filipino hopes to make it to TI. Can they do it? It's a big fight breaking out. Zaki in the middle of it. Lion down off the bat. Didn't get to use a single spell. NaNa gonna be next. Mauled down during BKB. From bad to worse, and it's to GG. WG.Unity got spanked as this game went late. It looked so good early, but that advantage that felt large at the time is but a blip on the radar as the Execration Wrecking Crew marches to a Game 1 win and now finds themselves one game away from a date with Fnatic.